1.5 years ago, I began to make a story and some lore for a game, and if you've seen, anything on my channel, you might have a small idea as to what I might be talking about. Yeah, that. The Time Rift Tear? Which one is it? It's Tear. Time Rift Tear. So many people get that wrong. Anyways, it's just a game idea. Well, I mean, it technically exists on Scratch, which is, not exactly the best place to make high-quality games. I mean, I'm still pretty happy with it, but it isn't exactly what I had envisioned. And once, I even tried making the game outside of Scratch. So, I mean, if you push existing to its absolute limits, the game does, quadruple quotation mark, exist, but it really doesn't. Before any lore, there's no chance anyone even knows what the game is about. So first I'm going to give you all some of the story, so spoiler warning, I guess. In the game, you, the player, as part of the Galaxy Guard, and you'll never guess what these guys do, are trying to stop a pretty evil emperor from growing, his galactic empire. And this evil emperor is this guy, and his name is Prentox. Bad name? Maybe. Bad character design? I don't know. But this guy's a spooky alien with spooky alien powers. In this case, he can move stuff with his mind. Oh, wow, crazy. And basically, he can move the larger stuff with less effort the more people support him. And because he's an emperor, he's, growing his empire. You better believe he's getting quite a lot of people supporting him. I have some exquisite lore. Yeah, I know, finally. So, Prentox here. He's an emperor with a whole ton of people supporting him, huh? Well, a short while before the game takes place, there was a war in the galaxy. And Prentox here was a little fighter pilot. But he wasn't all that little, because his spaceship became recognized for getting quite a lot of kills. In fact, he got the most kills of anybody in the entire war. So, during said war, everyone became aware of him, and he only revealed himself after the war was over. And everyone was pretty shocked, because he has some pretty powerful powers. So powerful that his species were locked on their planet and never allowed to leave, because everyone was so scared of them. But, war desperation. They eventually let some of them out to help fight the good fight. And they couldn't just send Prentox back to his planet, could they? No. So they rewarded him to please the people, and he was left to live around the galaxy, where, he started gaining support and then maybe starting an empire. Along with Big Man Prentox, there's a whole roster of other villains in the game, the main ones all being part of the so-called Star Reapers. There are going to be 3 main ones, and if you're really looking for some more bits of lore, all these guys fought with and helped Prentox in the war in some way. So I'll play their boss theme, so I'll give a small explanation. First up is Kander, the Black Hole Bomber. This is the only one who made it into the Scratch version. I mean, not all too much to talk about with him. First boss, certain stars in the black holes, the spaceship camera, whatever. Pretty cool stuff. Also, all these guys are based on different star deaths. So, second Reaper, Bohr, the neutron star nuisance. Maybe. This is the boss which I'm the least sure about. In all the time I've spent thinking about the game, this guy has crossed my mind the absolute least. He's just gonna be some random boss that you kill and then you move on. But finally, we have Canther, the Supernova Summoner. Yeah, the awful alliteration if you hadn't already figured out. Canther here is cool. Haven't exactly figured out how, but she's gonna be a pretty important character. Sometimes. Because The next thing I want to talk about also has nothing to do with the law, but it's pretty interesting. Now, see, I want my game here to have different endings. And when I say that, I don't mean Roblox piggy. Oh, I got the good ending, bad ending, a true ending, and oh, look at this secret ending. No. When I say endings, I mean more like Henry Stickmin. But it's also not going to be just simple choice after choice. And the choices aren't going to be like, oh, what do I use to kill these innocent security guards? A 2x4, a cannon, or cheese? No. I'm not sure how all the endings are going to happen, but I do know that not all of them are just going to be, oh, woohoo, you beat Prentox, yay! You're just going to canonically die and lose if you make some bad choices. Oh, well, that's just the dream. But I guess all of this is just a pretty big dream at this point, so hey. And, I think that's enough for now. I'm not expecting anyone to care at all, but in case one person does, now you know. The name of the game, I just made it in a few minutes and never touched it again. There's quite a lot more to the story, obviously, and a bit more lore, but I feel like I've given a solid overview of the game. So, next time you see, not this guy, but this guy on my channel, at least you'll know something about him. I don't know if I ever will make the game outside of Scratch, but if I do, I'll keep all 0 of you guys updated. So like, make funny comments, watch this with your family, and that just about does it. Have a good day, and goodbye.